Guys, welcome to the SCDRL Memorial matchup. This is going to be Top Eliminator Group 1. I want to thank everybody for sending out cars. Again, you know, for a summer race, this is really good turnout. 100 plus entries again, which is awesome. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to do seeding 1. So this is Top Eliminator Group 1. Got some real nice looking cars there. A lot of regular guys, a couple of new guys, but I think by now we've done enough of these. What is this, our 4th one? So yeah. I think this is our 4th one. A lot of you guys kind of know the drill. We do have multiple cars from the same guys in this one, so it's pretty cool. First up in the right lane is gonna be Wonder Wagon, Jeff Clausen in the right lane. Looks like a custom Viper car with the 4-gear conversion. In the left lane, we got Swiss Cheese, Keith Atkinson out of Illinois with the Viper with some big old huge tires on it. So both of these cars, both new funny car and old school funny car, but both of them have high performance new cars underneath them. Wow, the tires blew right off of that thing. All right, I think it was actually this car that blew the tires off of it. So the faster car went into the traps.
Blew both of them off.
And then looks like, is that Keith's car? Blew the tires off. So luckily we found them both. They are just single flange rims. Those rims actually are made for the 4-gear, which typically aren't running that fast. But right lane goes a 470 for the Wonder Wagon, 92 mile an hour. Left lane, blowing the tires off, it runs 6 thousandths over the 500 index, which that is pretty lethal. Let me get these numbers written down here real quick. So Jeff goes 470 with an 8. Keith, Swiss Cheese, goes 5006. Wicked. Those guys will both be back to make another pass in a few. Next up, right lane, Bad Moon, Stuart Barber. We've seen this car before. Gonna be in the right lane. Car also runs in Top Fuel 3-gear. Really fast car. Up next, running Ronnie Mullins with the Mongoose car. So this is a hopped up 4-gear, real nice billet wheels on it. Love the red, white, and blue body. This is seating 2.
Seating 1.
Seating 1, sorry, for Group 1. Bad Moon goes ripping off the top end. He runs a 435 with a 1. So Bad Moon 435 with a 1. And the left lane, Ronnie Mullins' car goes 764.0. Good run by both of those cars. Stuart's car goes off the end of the track, but 435, that is ripping for a 3-gear car. That is a Dash Mamba chassis, or no, Mondo chassis. Does have some little magnets in the back. It's kind of the go-to car for Top Fuel 3-gear. Up next, Kevin Stalker in the right lane with the red rocker. Looks like a Camaro, might be a Mustang, I don't know. Has a Viper chassis under it. Running up against ClarkSr's yellow funny car. Top Eliminator entry. Gonna be running in the left lane. We will go ahead and make the pass. Here we go. Maybe? There we go. Now we're rolling. All right, good run. So left lane, ClarkSr goes 510 with a 4. 510 with a 4. Right lane goes 539.9. So both of those cars running in the 500 index. Both very good runs. Next up in the right lane, Tom Protsik, Red Dawn out of Ohio. This is a Super 7. Right lane. Left lane going to be one Rat Pack, Keith Atkinson. This car is a top eliminator and a top fuel 3-gear car. Left lane. Looking like a Christmas setup here, running red and green. Here we go. All right, great run. So left lane takes that one, runs a 641 with a 4, 59 mile an hour. Right lane goes 717. So right lane 717, 0. Left lane goes 641 with a 4. All right, guys, so that we're halfway through this first seating. Three-gear took that one. Moving on to the right side of the ladder, Keith Atkinson, yellow jacket out of Illinois. This is a Tyco. This is a pretty hopped up. Check this car out. So this is a 440 with level 10 mags and the Viper traction mags, which actually looks like maybe they're in there upside down. Might be. Yeah, I think that's in upside down, but we'll see how it runs. Good thing Sam and I are doing a video on that next week. Left lane gonna be Clark Gaynor's blue Mustang. This is a AFX Mega G Plus. Always good to see those out here. Pretty slick looking cars there. A couple of old school muscle cars. They're ready to rip. Here we go. Sam's ready. We're doing it. All right, right lane goes 1.5196. Left lane goes 9. Oh, it was. You're right. Gosh darn it. Goes 932. So 0.932. Left lane goes 911 with the 12. So left lane takes that one. Both in the 900 index, which is pretty cool. I don't know if that's the fastest Mega G we've seen, but that ran really good. So next up, Cody Clark with Big Al in the right lane. Pretty slick looking rig. We'll see how that runs. Looks like it's a Viper car. Got some other goodies under there. Up against Elliot Watson's Lime Lightning in the left lane. We have seen that car before. They are staged up and ready to rip. Here we go. And Cody's car did not move, so not sure why it didn't move. But it did not want to move, so we're going to do no time. I don't like letting them sit on the track, guys, when they don't move, because they are under full 18 volts of power, 10 amps, and I don't want it hurting your car or my track. So Elliot won with that one, 848 with a 4. Good job on that one. So he's also going to be back later, top fuel 4-gear. Next up, we got Limelight, Stuart Barber, top eliminator car. This is a Jag TR3 running in the right lane. Gonna run up against Crisis, Joe Lavan, the Pinto, or Photo Finish out of California, top eliminator car. This car looks like a modified, so it should run probably in the 4s, is my guess. Let's see. Sam's ready, I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, left lane, Joe Lavan takes that one, runs a 515 with a 9. Right lane goes 727 with a 3. So good runs on that. That will bring us up to our last car. Good pass out of Limelight. That's probably one of the better TR3s we've seen. So we got Dean Cummings with Reaper in the right lane. Pretty cool looking race truck. Let's see. And that one's not staging, so we're gonna have to go, oh, there we go, I got it staged. I might have to grab some label sheets to bring out here just in case. We gotta do the trick. Up against proud American Kevin Stalker in the right lane. So we have seen that car before, or at least the body. They're ready to go. Last pass of seating 1. Let's do it. All right, good matchup. So right lane goes 595 with a 2. Left lane goes 579 with a 4. So pretty good even passes right there. Get these up there. I'm gonna go through and get these tires cleaned really quick. All right, guys, we're back for the memorial matchup, top eliminator group 1. This is gonna be seating 2. We're gonna jump up here, and this time in the left lane, we're gonna be back to Wonder Wagon with Jeff Clausen running in the left lane this time. And we got Keith Atkinson with Swiss Cheese in the right lane. Earlier, this car blew the tires off of it. So I am going to try and get a shot from this side.
Do a slow-mo.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get something going here. You guys just bear with me real quick. Let's see more. All right, guys, so this is going to be seating 2. Let's see what we got. And again, we got tires off the car. Left lane goes 493. 493. And right lane, those tires must have come off way before because he only ran a 696 with a 7. So he was not able to back up at 5006 earlier because the tires are just, he's blowing the tires off of it, literally. Might have to stretch something else on there or add some kind of glue or something like that, but he will be locked into that 500 bracket, and Jeff is going to be in the 400 bracket. Next up, left lane, Bad Moon, Stuart Barber. He ran a cool 435 earlier. Up against Ronnie Mullins, Mongoose, ran a 764. Both of these guys looking to pick up a couple hundreds. They are ready to rip. Here we go. All right, left lane, Bad Moon does go 415 with a 6. Really good run. Ronnie runs 797 with a 5. So great passes out of both of those cars. Stuart's car is going definitely off the end of the track into our shutdown or into our compression zone, which isn't a big deal, but it could tear the braids up. We always try to be careful. Next up, Kevin Stalker with the red rocker in the left lane this time. Going to be running up against ClarkSr's yellow funny car, ran a 510. He will be in the right lane. Here we go. All right, so left lane, Kevin Stalker goes 521 with a 7. Right lane goes consistent 514 with a 9. So great pass for Clark and great pass for Kevin. They will both be running in that 500 index later on. Next up, in the left lane, Red Dawn, Thomas Protsik ran a 717 earlier. He's going to be looking to go at least that, or maybe a little quicker. Running up against Keith Atkinson's one Rat Pack, ran a 641. He's going to be looking to go lower than that. They are ready to go. Sam's ready, I'm ready, here we go. All right, right lane goes 693 with an 8. Left lane does pick up a little bit, goes a 710 with a 4. Good runs by both those guys. That 3 gear slowed down a little bit, so something to point out on that one that I saw earlier is if you have black marks on your shoes like that, that means that you don't have enough shoe tension. So the car's doing this and it's arcing. So that's probably why that car slowed down that time. So just wanted to point that out to you guys, or if you've built a car before and you've wondered why it was getting black marks on there, it is arcing. So next up, left lane, Keith Atkinson with yellow jacket, ran a 932 earlier. Gonna be running up against Clark Sr.'s blue Mustang, Clark Gaynor out of Pennsylvania, ran a 911, so very, very close to being a, well, this will be a heads up round when they compete later on. Let's see if they can go quicker. Here we go. All right, right lane goes quicker, goes 898 with a 3. So Clark is going to be running in that 800 index at the top of it. Left lane goes 976 with the 2 for Keith. So that will be an interesting round for sure. That car too, just to point out real quick on Keith's car, barely touching the nose of those shoes. So definitely needs shoe adjustment on those ones, I would recommend. But just letting you guys know what I would do. So next up we have Cody Clark's Big Owl car. So this car didn't move earlier. While we were cleaning the tires, I ran up into my office, put the car in my test box. It did run barely. It needed oiled, and then also it had a huge, it has ProTrack setup on it, and you cannot run the ProTrack front tires on any inline car. So the tires that come with the ProTrack wheels, guys, just remember this, they are set up for a 4-gear or an AFX like Magna Traction, something that runs a big tire. So because the tire was so big, the pickup shoes were all the way pushed down, and they just weren't even touching the rail. So I cut the tires off of it, and now we'll see if it makes a pass so that Cody can get in the show. I owe you a set of tires, but that's the price you pay if you want to race. So left lane, actually, sorry, Cody's in the left lane. Right lane's gonna be Elliot, ran an 848 earlier. So hopefully these guys both can make it down, and hopefully they can go low in their index. Let's see. All right, right lane, Elliot goes 842. Very consistent. Left lane, Cody goes 914. So 914, it's a little slow, but it ain't bad. Gets him on the board. Big Al is on the board, the 914. Next up, Stuart Barber, Limelight, left lane, ran a 727 earlier. Running up against Crisis, Joe Lavan out of California, Photo Finish Bodies, one of our sponsors. Actually, both these guys are sponsors of the race, so shout out to them. Here we go. All right, Joe Lavan goes 5:03.5. Really, really good run, 5:03. Stuart, very consistent, runs a 7:36 with the 3. But he definitely was looking for more. Okay, next up, last pair, we got Reaper, Dean Cummings, left lane, ran a 595 earlier. That car, there we go, staged. Right lane, Proud American, Kevin Stalker, ran a 579, so pretty close to being heads up. These guys are gonna be in the same index. Here we go. All right, left lane goes 585 with the 3. Right lane slows down, runs a 6002. 6002. So that concludes seating, guys. We're gonna get these tires cleaned, and we will get the software turned over into index mode. Won't be heads up anymore. And we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back for round one of the memorial matchup, top eliminator, group one. So full class here, full 16 cars. Everybody's cars made it. We're going to be running in the right lane in the 400 index. We got Wonder Wagon, Jeff Clausen, right lane. 400 index running in the left lane. In the 500 index, Keith Atkinson with Swiss cheese. So this car, it did blow the tires off of it earlier. We will see what happens. If it can make it, he might be able to sneak this one by. Let's see. Here we go, guys. Round one. 1/10 head start. Whoa, big crash. Big crash. Blew the wheelie bar off, blew the body off, hit our mic. We got parts everywhere. The car ended up all the way down here. Broke the magnet clip, ripped the tire, just full on carnage. The magnet is gone, which we will have to figure that out. Who won? Left lane took the win on that one. I think that was Clark.
Yeah, no time for right lane.
All right, so that was a catastrophic failure. This car, oh yeah, this thing, I mean, the body looks to be okay. It did blow the wheelie bar off of it, which that can be fixed. So magnet clip came out. That looks like it's about it. I'll definitely hook Jeff up with a magnet clip, but that was wild. I mean, what did we do to the track? I think we hit right there. Oh, I think that's right there. That was from a guy's car earlier. I think that was the body. I think that is from the body. It's somewhere on this thing.
The chrome on it hit.
It hit right there really, really hard. So that was wild, guys. Really wild first round. Keith takes it. So Keith takes that one.
Keith is playing dirty.
Yeah, we'll just put these pieces back up here. Well, this car will stay up here until we're all done. Make sure that all of the pieces stay up there. Bummer for Jeff, but that car will live to see another day. Keith's car, I mean, I think in real drag racing, it probably would have been first or worst. And Keith's car would have probably been DQ'd, but because that car is broken, we'll let him go on. So Keith takes that one. We might have to make a new rule about if something like that happens in the future, but who knows? That was a wild round. Ran a 666 on a 500, which isn't ideal, and then right lane didn't get a time. So next up in the right lane, Stuart, it's Bad Moon, ran a 415. So he will be in the right lane, running up against Ronnie's car, running in the 700 index. So he's going to get a 3/10 head start on this one. Sam's rolling. We're good to go. Here we go, guys. Right lane takes it, runs a 411. 411 for the right lane. So that car is still getting faster. Left lane goes 834. So that car slowed down a lot from earlier. He slowed down a ton for some reason. Stuart moves on. Next up, right lane, Kevin Stalker's Red Rocker, going to be in the 500 index. Get this guy in. And the left lane will also be 500, so this will be heads up. Heads up against ClarkSr. Okay, Sam is ready. I'm ready. We're rolling. Left lane takes that one. ClarkSr runs a 506. 506 takes that one. Really good run. Left lane runs a 539. Sorry, right lane runs 539. Good run. Kevin's out. Clark is in. Next up, we got in the 700 index, Red Dawn. 0.7. And he's running up against 0.6. Tom Protsik. All right, they are ready to rip. Here we go. Right lane takes the win, runs a 731, so Red Dawn is moving on. Left lane, one Rat Pack runs a 715 on a 600, so that car definitely slowed down. Red Dawn is moving on, as we said. Next up, we have Keith Atkinson's Yellow Jacket, 900 index, right side. Left side is going to be Clark Gaynor, so he dipped into the 8s, so he's going to be running in the 8s. He's going to be leaving a lot on the table because that car barely dipped into those 8s. Anything can happen. Here we go. Very good run. So right lane runs a 989. Left lane runs a 903, but on an 800 index. So right lane takes that one. Yellow Jacket. He won by 8 thousandths of a second, guys. So very, very close race. Left lane is out. So next up, Big Al. Right lane in the 900 index. Up against Elliot Watson in the 800 index. So this is a repeat indexes of last round. Looks like Cody will get a head start. 1/10. Here we go. We're live. Cody takes that one, runs a 920. So runs a 920, moving on. So earlier he ran a 914. Elliot goes 884. So that car slowed down just a smidge from where it was. Big Al is moving on. Next up, right lane, Limelight. Actually, let's see, I put the cars back in the wrong spot. Right lane is Limelight, Stuart Barber. Running on, let's see what index that is. Limelight goes 700, runs in the 7s. And the left lane, Crisis, is going to be running in the 5s. So that's Joe Lavan. They are both staged. Stuart's going to get a 2/10 head start. Joe's going to run him down. Let's see. Left lane runs a 508. So 508 takes the win. Stuart runs a 741. Pretty cool car. Custom paint jobs. Both of these guys do really good work. So cool builds. Real cool to see those. Next up, right lane, Reaper. Dean Cummings running in the 500 index in the right lane. This will be our last car, or last pair. Proud American Kevin Stalker also in the 500 index in the left lane. This will be heads up, guys. Here we go. Left lane takes it, runs a 578 to Dean's 584. So 78 beats an 84. Great job. I will get those tires cleaned. And we are going to jump right back into this, guys. Get these tires cleaned up. All right, guys, we're back for second round. First up, we got the controversial Keith Atkinson Swiss cheese running in the 500 index in the left lane. He is going to be running up against Stuart Barber. Bad Moon, or sorry, Stuart Barber's in the right lane, in the left lane. I can't talk.
I'll turn around.
Yeah, I got it right on the computer. Stuart versus Keith. So Keith's going to get a little bit of a head start. Stuart's going to have to run him down. Hopefully there's nothing exciting that happens this round like last time. Just in case, we are going to pull footage from both ends. So here we go, guys. Let's do it. And they make it through. Stuart takes that one, runs a 4:22. Keith goes 5:25, so the tires stayed on it, but Stuart takes that one. 22 beats a 25. Margin of victory, 0.03 of a second, guys.
The tires didn't stay on
The
it.
tires did not stay on it. Or it looks like they probably came off right at the lights. I did notice a little more color right here from earlier. Okay. So Keith, definitely make sure you put some better tires on there, or some tighter fitting tires. These are meant to be run on the 4 gears, which are like half as fast as that thing is, but let me know if you need some help or suggestions on what to do on those. Be happy to help. Next up, right lane, ClarkSr on the 500 index. He is going to be running up against, where are we? Red Dawn, Tom Protsik, 700 index. Both these guys ran pretty dang low, so this is going to be a banger of a race. We got old school versus new school here. Here we go. Right lane takes that one. 5:07. So Clark is moving on. 5:07 beats a 7:23. 7:23. I'm going to check and see. Yeah, that body's very low. It's like, I don't think our track's making noise. Let me actually check down here just to make sure. But I think what's happening is when the body's that low, it hits the tape in our shutdown.
Yeah.
So that's why you can hear that noise.
Or it's dragging on the rail and just right where the rail splits.
Yeah, it's a little spot. It's right there. But we're all good. Okay, right side of the ladder. Keith Atkinson's yellow jacket running in the 9s. Let's get that set up. Right lane. Running up against Big Al, also in the 9s. It's going to be heads up. Heads up, Buttercup. Let's see who takes this one. They're going to leave at the same time. That car did not move. Cody takes that one, 9:25 or 9:23. So Cody moving on. Keith's car did not move till I tapped it. It always happens when I'm trying to take a drink or not fully paying attention. Next up, Joe Lavan, right lane, 500 index. So it looks like he's racing Kevin Stalker. Kevin is also running 500 index. So this will be heads up again. All right, guys, here we go. Last pair, second round. Right lane, Joe takes that one. Runs a 5:09. That is a very, very consistent car. Kevin runs a 5:78, which I think is his best pass so far, but it's just not low enough to beat that. So really good pass. I'm going to get these tires cleaned. Semifinals are set. We got Cody and Joe on one side and Stuart and Clark. Stuart, Lewis and Clark? Stuart and Clark on the left side. All right, so we are ready to rip, guys. I'm going to get this set up here. Bad Moon 400 index. And we got Clark running in the 500 index. So Clark's going to get a 10th head start. Stuart's going to try to run him down. We'll see who takes it. One of these guys going to the finals. Here we go. Left lane takes it. 511 beats a 436. So Clark is going into the final with a 511. That car has been very, very consistent. Stuart runs a really good 436. That car will be back later. Good job to Clark. Right side, 900 index. Cody Clark's Big Al. 0.9. Going to be running up against Joe's 500 index. So Cody's going to get a 4/10 head start. Joe's going to see if he can run him down. One of these guys is going to the final. Here we go. Left lane, 516. 516 beats a 927, so 0.10 of a second was the margin of victory. So it looks like Joe is moving on. Big Al is out. But Big Al went rounds from going no passes. So we'll get these tires cleaned. We're going to turn them right back around and run those beasts for the final. So here, our final round matchup. ClarkSr in the right lane. This is going to be a 500, a heads up final, guys. So both these cars, this should be an excellent, excellent final. Both these cars have run 5.0s. Let's see if they saved their best for last. So here we go, guys. Final round, Group 1, top eliminator. Oh, Clark drove around him on the top end. 509 beats a 521. So the mile an hour, I saw him drive around him on the top, run 66 to Joe's 61. So Clark, congratulations. You are the top eliminator winner. Great job. We will get the prize table over and draw your prizes. All right, guys, we are here at the winnings table for Group 1 Top Eliminator. Real quick shout out to all of our sponsors: Harry Canary Racing, DeFalco Design, Super Tires, Jag Hobbies, Lucky Bob's Raceway, Bomb Ass Beef Jerky, AFX, BRS Hobbies, Hardin Creek Slots, Midland Radio, Cody Clark, Radical Slot Car Bodies, Enso Rings, Viper Scale Racing, RC Superstore, and Photo Finish. So super cool. We appreciate all of these guys. Some of them donated stuff for our regular price race prizes. Some of them donated for our grand prize, which if you were entered in this Group 1 and you didn't make it to the finals, you do still have a chance to win stuff. We have a lot of really cool stuff, and we're going to be drawing a lot more tickets than we did last time so that everybody has more of a chance. We've also split the winnings so that once we get halfway through, we'll restock and add more stuff out here so that all of the yummy stuff like Wesley's Bomb Ass Beef Jerky, if you haven't had it, you should have it. I'm glad that we're getting rid of it right now because I would probably just eat all of it. Like, it's that good. You guys need to check it out. It's so good. But congrats to our winner and runner-up. So first up for our first place winner, ClarkSr. We're going to draw for him, and we'll see what prize he gets out of this first pool. So he gets the beef jerky. So ending in 63, the teriyaki beef jerky. Man, it is so good. I'm making my mouth water just thinking about it. Man, that's so good. So next up, Joe Lavan, first time with us racing. He's also a sponsor for Photo Finish. That's one of their bodies. We do have a custom Photo Finish body on a Viper car. That's one of the grand prizes that you can see later. So we will draw his prize, see what we got. So he gets a Viper, let's see, silver shoes. So silver shoes, 74. So he gets a set. Silver pickup shoes, that is worth more than the entry alone. And he still gets a chance to come back later and watch the grand prize video. So pretty slick. Can't beat that. Next up, for Clark Gaynor, he wins a pack of Super Tires. So Super Tires, one of our sponsors, which I actually, oh yeah, it's right there, I said it. 93, so 5 pair of Super Tires. These are random tires, meaning that some of them, like this is Lifelike, Tyco, AFX 4-gear, Tommy Turbo. So really cool prize. We appreciate you guys, and we hope that you guys will be back to not only watch the other videos, but hopefully you guys watch the grand prize drawing. We'll see you on the next one.